Hi, good evening. Who are you? What's your job?
Good evening. I'm Will. My job is technical manager at Bentley. And
Ah,
yourself?
yeah, I'm Rob, and my job for Siemens is I'm responsible for supply chain for the factory in Congleton.
Fantastic. Good to
So,
meet you.
yeah, good to meet you too for the very first time. Will and I have been asked to have a chat about business, economy, and employment. So we've had a bit of a
Mhm.
chat before this meeting, so hopefully we're prepped. So, what sort of thoughts do those three words bring up in your mind, Will?
Yeah. So I think a lot of our conversation focused around sustainability. That word
Mm,
kept coming up. And obviously that can have several different strands, but I think one very important part of that is about sustainable decision making. So whether that's in terms of purely in terms of financial investment, if it's in infrastructure, or importantly in terms of people, and making sustainable decisions that can actually have a long-term benefit for people. Um, Another thing as well that's particularly a topic of a lot of conversation at the moment, rightly so, is about diversity, and how we can ensure that that doesn't become just a box ticking exercise and a kind of tick on the corporate target list, but how do we really ensure that going forwards there is genuine equal opportunity regardless of race, gender, and so on, religion, and so on. So yeah, some really big topics, but
yeah.
things that I think we can help to impact.
And
Yeah.
and do you think that in social responsibility as well is also the job creation, realizing that as a business you've got the responsibility to be giving people decent jobs with a decent wage so that people can pursue their lives and their own dreams and aspirations. Do you see that as part of that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen the flip side of that with some people on extended furlough and the negative effects that can have on mental health and so on. So yeah, I absolutely believe really good motivational work can be great for the community. So
Mhm.
how do you see it from your side?
Yeah, I mean, as we were saying a little bit earlier, for me, it's that local social sustainability, but it's also the global piece as well. So good
Mm,
employers, you normally find, are taking really seriously their carbon footprint in the location they're in. So whether that
yeah.
is solar panels or just being conscious of their usage of energy. Great companies are starting to ask questions around, but what's my global footprint with my complete supply chain with all my suppliers? So that's one area where I think businesses need to take a lot more responsibility to not keep contributing so much to greenhouse gases.
Yeah.
Another thing as well is realizing again the business's responsibility generally in reducing this gap between haves and have-nots. So it's
Mm,
about, I mean, there are buzzwords, but it's about being more productive. It's about being more innovative in order the products that we're selling into the marketplace are more accessible to more
mm,
people.
yeah.
So that's something that can be forgotten in all of this, but that's a really important topic. And the other thing as well is being responsible and having a conscience and standing up for things in your local area, or maybe as well being that on a national level and
Mm,
lobbying government for long-term sustainability topics, whether that's apprenticeships or investments in certain areas of deprivation. So it's having that kind of that global view and using the business voice to influence decision making. So yeah, I think that those two together, Will, social and global sustainability, are pretty critical.
yeah. That's good stuff. Yeah.
Cool. Well, nice to chat, mate.
Great chat. Yeah. We'll speak soon. Yeah.
Yeah, catch you later.
Ciao for now.